No,
Oh, okay. Let's see. 1 second here. Get some people up in here.
oh, so we ended up tying. Okay. I never actually looked at the official medal count.
Is this the first episode where everybody wore a hat?
Bro, low key, I've been trying to put hats into the rotation because your boy's hair is thinning out. I ain't gonna hold you. So I've been quietly putting hats on a lot lately. At work, I really don't because I be sweating through them bitches, and I don't want my hats to smell. So, especially today with that damn rain, bro, it was terrible.
Yeah, that rain.
Bro, it rained all fucking day. I'm talking about from the moment I got to work to the moment
Yesterday, I watched that movie, the new Twisters movie yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
So today, I've been mad paranoid.
I ain't watched it. I gotta watch that one.
It's funny. It's funny because when I got home I was just down here messing around, playing with the kid. We was building Legos and shit like that. All of a sudden, I hear a knock on the door. I'm like, all right, the only people who knock on my door like that is my mama or my brother when they're coming to visit the kid or whatever. It was these random ass dudes going door to door trying to sell like siding and roofing repairs, and the dude was like, one, he had a Chicago Bears shirt on, so he definitely wasn't getting no service. It was over with for that. And two, he fucked around and was like, oh, because of the storm today. I'm like, bro, what kind of storm do we have? Like, I was over there by Southridge, and it was just, like, annoying rain all day. It wasn't nothing crazy. We ain't gonna... I'm like, did we get a tornado or some shit? Like, what the fuck happened?
It's been weird. It's been a weird ass day.
I'm like, yeah, bro, y'all not getting my social security number, y'all. It's over with for that. I know your game. I know your game.
Let me get that social about you real quick.
There's a sign right here. Give me social right here.
Man, but did y'all see the breaking news? I know I put it at the top of the notes, man. Christian Yelich out for the rest of the season officially.
Damn, for real? What
happened? He's having back surgery.
Hey, let's get into it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Welcome back to Off the Clock Sports Podcast, the place where the game begins and ends. I'm your host, Young Deuces. With me, I got my man Bertie Streets in the building.
Slush God. May the slush be with you.
Yeah. And as always, I got my man Jake Exclusive. You already know our MLB insider.
Yes, sir, man.
Starting off, man, what happened, bro?
Breaking news, man. So Christian Yelich, he's been dealing with this back issue for about 3 years now. He basically re-aggravated it a couple of weeks ago and was on the shelf. He was getting different kind of specialists. He was in Milwaukee here going to see back specialists and things like that, trying to look at it and see if they had already predicted he was basically going to be out for if he came back at all, it was going to be like the last like couple weeks of the season. But no, the ESPN just announced, and it's been going all over the Twitter spaces now, he's going to be out for the rest of the season. He's going to have back surgery. He posted a video. Basically saying like, hey, this isn't how I, saw this recovery happening, but, to basically further the rest of my career, man, this is going to be kind of what we got to do it sucks, but as a Brewers fan, I mean, cause he was having such a bounce back year, man. He was like on MVP level pace before the All-Star, like right around the All-Star break, man. Like he started in the All-Star game. So it was sad to see, he's been easily my favorite Brewer since he came to the team in 2018, man. And, just speedy recovery, my boy. And, obviously let's hopefully this team can now use it as some motivation to keep the momentum going. I mean, we were already damn near a playoff lock, and we're actually fighting for the number 1 overall seed in the East or in the NL. But I mean, I think my plan is to finish with one of the top 2 records so that we can get that first round bye and give our guys a little bit of a rest. But yeah, man, just that was the breaking news. It literally happened like 20 minutes before we logged on. So I was like, we gotta talk about it at least for the moment. I know we haven't really gotten too crazy into baseball because regular season baseball, I mean, unless you're talking about it every day, it's kind of tough to keep up with everything.
Right.
But there is a sneak preview. My OTC player of the week is a baseball related player, but stay tuned to the end of the episode for that one.
So,
but
But I did want to also ask though, because like, okay, so with him out, because I mean he's our guy. So who's going to step up? Who's supposed to step up?
Well, I mean, our whole team has pretty much been stepping up the last like month plus that he's been out. I mean, we just split with the Dodgers. The Dodgers just came into town. We split a series with them. Actually, they played today. I don't remember if we won or lost, but we played a 4-game series with them. But I mean, Jackson Chourio, for the rookie that we talked about early in the season, man, he is like really come into his own over like the last 2 months. I mean, he's absolutely been just like proving that he's worth all the money that the Brewers paid him. And then after that, I mean, it's just like it's been kind of like a by committee for the most part. I mean, Willy Adames is still playing ball. William Contreras is still is still playing ball. I mean, we're just kind of getting it by committee, and that's kind of like been the Brewers' formula, not relying on one player to really lead us to the promised land. So hopefully the guys can, keep it up and, just keep riding the wave that we've been on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good man. That we got a solid team like that.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, having Jackson Chourio really like kind of come into his own this last like month and a half, 2 months it's actually been really, really fun to see. I think if that guy in Pittsburgh, Paul Skeens, the rookie, wasn't pitching so well, he would easily be the front runner. I guess maybe not. Jackson Merrill in San Diego is doing really well too. As y'all can see, I really be following the fucking baseball shit. But it's like, but I would say if the rookie of the year season ended today, he would probably finish 3rd in the National League. So, which ain't bad. I mean, it ain't bad. Considering the slow start he had too, man. He started off real slow. It was a little rough getting him going. So
right.
But yeah, man, that's the baseball update for now. I mean, everything else, the Brewers are, like I said, they're playing the Dodgers. They played a 4-game set. We have the biggest lead out of all the division leaders in baseball right now. And I think as of yesterday, we were the only team in the NL Central that had a winning record. So we pretty much got the division in a bag. So just keep at it.
I usually jump on the bus around playoff time.
Mm-hmm.
So keep it up, Brewers. Thoughts and prayers to my boy Christian Yelich, man. Hopefully everything comes back good and he has a speedy recovery. And I mean, he'll be back at it next season, man. But hopefully the Brewers can pull it together and they can figure it out, man. They could, pull all the way through and finally bring us a championship as the Brewers organization. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be dope to see, man. Them to win a ring. We've been real good though, we've been getting close, man. So hopefully they can pull it together this season, man.
Yeah, it's been my favorite surprise of the year, man. I remember talking about how bad I thought they were going to be because I didn't know how this team was going to be, and they've shocked the world. They've shocked at least me, man. I'm like, with how good they've been, it's been crazy. So I'm happy with it.
I heard something about them being under the they did it like cheap. They put this team together real cheap. And
About it. A lot of young contracts.
Yeah,
definitely.
So for them to do that and then be in the race, as far as like you just said, like them being one of the top 2 teams in so for them to do that with that kind of money still on the table and kind of like put to the back for them, that's a big feat.
Yeah, for definitely.
So we got to talk about though the big news. You know what I'm saying? The Olympics finally wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's patriotic flag is definitely put
them back up.
It's getting a little bit. But we got to talk about one, the medal count. Mm-hmm. USA went crazy. We had 126 medals and we tied China with 40 gold. So before we get into even with the breakdown, I mean, we kind of talked about it a little bit, like what I guess, being tied with China with the 40 gold or blowing out with 126 medals, because like China, I mean, the closest one below us again was China with 91. So it was a clear blowout. What means more here?
For me personally, I think it's the 40 gold. I think just being able to like not only obviously have the total medal count, which is huge too, but it's like being known also as like we talked about, like the gold matters the most. So it's like being considered tied for first place, and we gonna take that every time. I mean, having 40 gold medals in the Olympics is crazy because, like I said, there are some countries that didn't get any golds, period. So it's like to have 40 of them things. It's very nice, and shout out to the athletes that put in the hard work and got it for us.
Facts.
Yeah. Berkey, what about you? What you think?
You know what's crazy? I'm starting. At first, I was all about the gold medals. Like I was really all about the golds, and I just looked at everything else as just like whatever. We here for this, but just kind of doing a little more research and just looking into and just seeing things and hearing how people kind of reacted about just getting a medal. Period. Some countries, you know what I'm saying? Like even like I think about the video I had seen Joker on the bus with his team after they got the bronze medal. Like. This is an NBA champion here. Like we watched, like Denver damn near have to drag him out of bed and make him go to the parade. He just didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? But then you see him on that bus with his team who got the bronze medal. This is third place. And bro, I've never seen Joker like that. I've never seen Joker so turned, bro. Like he was turned, he was smiling. When the last time y'all really seen Joker like showing all his teeth, bro? I've seen every tooth in Joker mouth. I've never seen him like that, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I've seen him smile and giggle, but it's when he be fucking with Luka. Other than that,
bro.
Only when Luka around. Only when
bro. He was on that bus. It was different than even when he playing with Luka, bro. Like it was different. It was like a vibe that he was just happy that he did this with like the people from his country. I feel like, and the people who like he know and like who know him. It was just like a vibe almost like, and I was like, damn, okay. I think I'm starting to kind of get it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think the fact that we got that many medals and we that far ahead is amazing. You know, it's record breaking. The whole medal situation and us placing, again, you have countries who are still medalists. You know what I'm saying? Like let alone gold, bronze, silver. You know what I'm saying? It's just like so. I'm gonna say the 126 mean the most to me. At first, I was saying it was the gold. You know, we all about the golds. We got to be out of most golds. And I'm starting to kind of just step back and just be like, nah, because this country don't even get the bronze. You know what I'm saying? Imagine those people who had to go home at fourth place. And your country ain't got no medals at all. Imagine how that feels. You know what I'm saying? You won't get another crack at this shit until like 4 years later. Or this might have been their last year. This might have been your last chance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm starting to really compute this a little bit more and just really kind of getting more in depth. And I'm just really starting to be like, damn, nah, this is bigger than what the surface. You know what I'm saying? Like we get beneath this shit. And we get to seeing like it's really more to it, and even there's more weight in that bronze medal than I think I held at first.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
I was gonna say, and quiet as kept. Even if we look at the breakdown of our medal count in regards to it, right? Yeah. We have the most golds. Like I said, we tied with China. We also have the most silver and the most bronze. So it's like, listen here, in all three levels, we are number one. And you know what I'm saying? We 40 gold, 44 silver, 42 bronze. Like we went crazy.
42 Bronze is a dope rap name, by the way. If anybody got a rap name, that's a hard rap name. If
that is kind of a cool rap.
If you want 42 Doug and them crew or 42 Doug and them crew, and you ain't got a rap name yet, 42 Bronze, bro, that's hard.
42 Bronze go crazy.
42B, bro, that's hard. That's hard.
Especially if you're like a little bit of light skin, you know what I'm saying? Bro, like you like a little darker than Drake, like a little darker than Drake.
Yeah, bro, like 42 Bronze is hard. That's a hard rap name,
like Drake with a tan.
42 Bronze, that's cold. That's cold. I will listen to you. If you pop up at Apple Music, like the new music section, I'm gonna listen, bro. I'm like, all right.
You gonna listen to it.
Now, he didn't say he was gonna listen religiously. He'll give you a try. He'll give you a try.
You get one spin for sure. You get one for sure spin. Because your rap name is cold.
But we got to talk about it also. We did it in grandiose fashion because both the men and the women basketball team win the gold, and both games was cracking so hard.
Yeah.
Like kind of hard to even say which one was better because
the women's game.
That women's game was cracking.
The women's game cracked.
That women's game was cracking.
The women's game cracked harder. It did.
The men's game had shit that you were just like you expected it, but it still happened, and you were like, oh shit, like god damn, like Steph Curry being Steph Curry at the end of the game, you were just like,
yeah, facts.
But you knew he was capable of doing that. That women's game was cracking.
The men's game was like the end of a karate movie. You know, like the dude he was training all. You're the best. All right, like that's how the vibe the game and shit. Like it was like the end of the movie where everything started coming together and shit. Like we kind of knew it was gonna happen. But then it happened type shit. Now the women's game, I ain't gonna lie. I thought they lost that game, though. I was like, oh,
definitely.
I was like, oh, they going to overtime. It's over. Like, they let them go to overtime. But that game was a really close game, dog. It was fun to watch, man. Again, like, dog, women's basketball, bro. Listen, bro. They turned it up. They turned it up a notch. Or maybe I was asleep this whole time. Maybe it's been like this because I've been hearing that too. I've been hearing like, nah, y'all late. Y'all late.
Admittedly, I've admittedly said I've been late to it, but I've been again. That's why I've been telling people. I'm like, y'all talking about Caitlin Clark got to cook, and I was like, this is regurgitated old content that we talk about. But I was like, when they kept on saying, oh, you got to go easy. I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm enjoying seeing this high level of fucking competition that I've been missing out on. Like, God damn, bro, let them cook. And like I said, they hooping. So it's
and then even look at how how it's like coming out, like even with the 2K ratings, like we're starting to see the WNBA players, like they overalls. When have we seen this, bro? Like
A'ja Wilson, bro. A'ja Wilson, first ever 99 overall player in women's basketball.
Like, have we ever seen this before?
No, because I don't remember. Like, I don't really mess with the WNBA aspect of 2K because it's fairly recent. Like, I think it was in like the last like 2-3 years, I want to say.
Yeah.
But like, I don't remember ever having them. Like, I think the only way you can see like the roster is if you go into like the franchise mode.
Yeah.
For them, like, I don't think they have like a roster screen where you can like edit the players and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I know you can create a woman, but I don't remember like the franchise screen or anything but the franchise screen to see it. But it's cool that they're finally seeing, like, they're finally getting their due as far as the video game stuff too. That's definitely dope.
It's just real dope to see like a WNBA player than they overall, like you just said, A'ja, she 99. That's hard, bro. For them to have her 2K character and then had an overall and then had Caitlin Clark's overall. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just dope, bro. It's dope to see, bro. They turned it up this year, and I'm real happy for them, bro, because they're getting their just due.
And you know me, I'm a sucker for a good storyline, right? You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So, like, watching both of these games, like, the men's game, I'm just like, all right, who gonna be the savior? Because it seemed like every game we had a different savior. Like, you had Bron going crazy, then you had KD coming out doing his thing, and then like these last 2 games, Steph has been really going crazy. And so I've been loving that, and then also seeing like niggas like who've been going against Steph their whole life. Going against the state, like, oh my God. So this is what it's like. For Steph.
Cheer for Steph Curry. Yeah, bro. And I was secretly, I'm not gonna say it all the way, but that guy for the USA team who we usually, he all right, man. He was all right with me. I put the hate aside for the USA, for our great flag. I put the hate aside.
Well, also with that, you got to think too. We are seeing, like, this was, like you said, it was like the end of a karate movie. Seeing KD, Bron, and Steph on this team cooking the way that they was cooking, knowing that this might be like, obviously Steph potentially can still come back within 4 years, but this is like at the prime. They still was at prime. They still doing, and they was doing the stuff that they are known for. You seeing KD having an unblockable shot and, being the Reaper. You seeing Bron go crazy, with his strength at his age. And you seeing Steph shoot, like, bro, the French broadcast of Steph, they was calling him this devil. Like, it was like, like they was
going crazy.
They was losing their mind at the
witchcraft
possibility of Steph being shoot. And so being able to see, like, it was literally like they were pulling out the classics. It was like all 3 of them were like, all right, what's the classic? Like, if like you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gonna do the step back. I'm gonna do it like, all right, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? They was going crazy. So that storyline was crazy. And then with the women's, knowing the fact that, like, if they would have lost, how that Caitlin Clark storyline would have overshadowed that all.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? They was just, like, again, showing, like, look, we are more than just Caitlin Clark. We are more than just this. We are, you know what I'm saying? We are like a real, you know what I'm saying? We got hoopers over here. To me, that was, like I said, again, added to the intensity of both of these games and just kind of seeing how they was cooking and everything like that. So, like, again, like, I'm not mad at any answer. If somebody said that the men's game was better or the women's game, to me, these were just really dope send-offs. You know what I'm saying? Being able to see the best players in the world. And then also the overarching one, especially for the men's basketball, the Noah Lyles beef.
Yeah. I will say though, like going back to what y'all where Streets was talking about the person he didn't want to name, it was funny, bro. We talk quite a lot in our group chats and shit like that, like just talking shit and all this and that. But like us all talking to each other during that game was fucking bro. I was dying laughing, dog. Like giving y'all a little inside baseball. I really fuck with LeBron. Like I'm in between whether he's the GOAT or not. Like I really don't give a fuck. I'm happy that I ever got to see him play. But like the whole fucking time, I'm like, LeBron's the fucking GOAT. Let's go. And then as soon as I wrote that, he got dunked on. I'm like, he's no longer the fucking GOAT. He's not the fucking GOAT. And then Didge was like, he was trying to go for a charge. It's okay. He really didn't get dunked on. I was like, thank you, Didge. He's the fucking GOAT.
He got dunked though. It was
Didge go give you the technicality.
Didge definitely did. Well, technically, right? He definitely did the Sheldon Cooper and shit. Like, but definitely, man. That's I was. The Captain America brought it home. Yes, Didge. Yes, he did. There he is.
Who said
but yeah, Didge. The Captain America, bro.
So is LeBron's name for this team?
LeBron's. That's what it was in 04.
No. Is his name for this team sticking? Are we calling this team the Avengers?
Nah. No.
What do we call it?
I don't know. The USA team for this year, shit. The 2000
fucking.
USA team.
Hey, I just got done rewatching Thor Ragnarok. We're calling them the Revengers and shit.
Because that's the question. They want to know: is this the greatest team ever? And you got to put a name on it. So, is this Avengers team the greatest team ever?
I'm not calling them niggas the Avengers, bro.
I would say, what's crazy is
if y'all want to, cool. I'm not calling them niggas.
I would say if you look at individual talent, like year by year of the USA team, like it honestly probably has an argument just based on name value. But this wasn't the greatest. I mean, because it was the showings they had. I mean, they almost lost to fucking Serbia. Like they almost lost to what was it? The Senegal? No.
The Redeem team is the Avengers, nigga. If we gonna call any team,
they're definitely the Avengers.
You watch that doc and you tell me you don't get Avengers vibes. Nigga.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Get Tony Stark, nigga. Tony Stark, nigga. They had to go get him, bro. We need him, bro. We gotta get.
Hey, bro, that one hits too hard to home, bro. You can't call. Nah, I'm sad.
Tony Stark, bro.
I'm sad,
bro. You see what happened without Kobe?
Yeah, but also we know what happens to Tony Stark in those movies, so that's why I'm sad.
Kobe got in that locker room. Was like, hey, nigga, I ain't playing with y'all ass.
That's true.
He ain't taking nothing less than gold. Or I'm beating everybody.
Right.
He told him Savage. He went Savage on him.
Definitely.
Yeah, Kobe led that team with fear. Niggas came in there. Niggas stopped joking a lot. Remember that first year, they was joking and shit, playing all around because it was LeBron led. It was all free spirited. Kobe wasn't playing that shit. Kobe came in all serious.
Yeah.
They got him to joke a little bit, but he wasn't playing with their ass, bro.
Hell no, he definitely wasn't playing with them.
You have to deal with Kobe. You lost. You helped lose a game. You have to deal with Kobe.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So in the midst of that, like I said, after that, so we talk, like I said, to wrap up the Olympics, you know what I'm saying? We got to take a moment of silence for the breaking category because they announced that breaking is not coming back next season.
Breakdancing? Nah, it's over with.
I'm not giving a moment of silence to that. I'm actually gonna clap. Thank you.
Hey, bro.
Good job. Thank you for hearing.
Hey, bro, we out here, bro.
Whoever made the last decision on that, whoever voted, everybody who voted nay, thank you. That shit was a bad idea, bro. My thing is, if y'all gonna do the breaking shit, I feel like, and this is my issue with it. It's a dope idea, but if you're gonna do it, you have to involve the pillars of hip hop. Y'all gotta come to hip hop. If y'all can find Snoop and pay Snoop to be out there, y'all can go find the forefathers as far as hip hop when it comes to breakdancing, bro. Well, y'all can do that. Y'all can do that.
You want to know what's?
They could have really made it a thing, bro. I feel like they got real lazy on that.
Yeah, you want to know what's funny about old girl who essentially killed the category already?
You mean other than her routine?
Yeah. She actually finessed her country to get there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
To get there and do that and do what she did.
Now she gets to call herself an Olympian, like not a gold medalist, but she is actually an Olympian because of that stunt.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is there was actually just an article that came out today. It was earlier. It was like a couple hours ago. I was trying to get a chance to read it, but I got caught up at work. They said that she was saying like she did an interview, like she said that she was actually like trying to take it seriously and was like really trying to practice and learn the shit. I'm like, bro, you was on there rolling around on the goddamn ground looking like a goddamn person, like a bug in your back, bro. Stop it.
They could have really made that a thing, bro. That's what I'm more pissed at, the missed opportunity that hip hop could have really been represented at the Olympics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could have been a thing for like forever. You know what I'm saying? We could have had breaking for, you know what I'm saying, for years to come. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
they ruined that, bro. They really dropped the ball on that.
They definitely did, because you got to think with so many things like the World of Dance, Yak Films, and those people that be doing all those dance videos. Like, bro, there's so many people that we've seen on the internet that go crazy.
Yes,
that's from other countries too. The Lay Twins is from France. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Arguably the best dancers in the world right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We got people like Kidda the Great in the USA. Like, there's so many people that could have been on that stage that really could have made that category very, very popping, but they kind of
I mean, they could have did it as categories too. It could have been individual. They could have had teams. They could have had all sorts of shit. Because I mean,
because the DJs,
because I mean, like the Jabberwockies and shit could have all been part of it. All that shit.
They could have made that a whole thing, bro. And I really feel like they dropped the ball, fam. So that's why I'm not sad about it. Thank you. If y'all gonna half-ass it, don't do it. Don't do it.
We did get some new categories coming out that they're planning on doing in
2028, bro. I cannot wait.
So one that hits home, because Jake, damn near, hey man, you got 4 years to get it right, bro.
We out here, bro. We out here.
Flag football. Jake got 4 years.
Hey,
to train and make himself eligible.
Hey, Team USA, holla at me. I might not run as fast, but these hands don't work. These hands always work. What am I? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, catch everything.
Softball. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yep.
So, that baseball one's gonna be underrated, bro. That shit is going to be cracking. Because the World Baseball Classic is one of my favorite, like, every 4 year sporting events, or like every couple year sporting events that goes on. Okay. So now if they're being part of the Olympics, that shit is gonna crack, because baseball is really one of the most like world sports. Yeah. Especially like because like Japan, they always come with it. They won the World Baseball Classic this past summer or last year or whatever. And
every anime got a baseball episode. That's how much Asian culture fucks with
every cartoon and shit has a baseball episode. So it's like everything.
Yep. We also add in lacrosse.
Lacrosse. that should go crack too.
You kick your ass across the street.
Shout out to Trippin'. That's one of the underrated movies.
And lacrosse is fun to watch too, if y'all ever watch it. It's just the ball's so damn small. No homo. It's like sometimes it's hard to pay attention to, and they be making some wild ass shots, bro. Like they be looking at the shit like it's crazy to actually like watch.
And then cricket and squash. Now I don't know how good America is with cricket and squash. When I think about cricket and squash, I think overseas.
Yes. Time. Yeah. Cricket is definitely more of like I don't want to like offend a certain culture, but it's like the Indian type of culture. Like they definitely are big into like cricket over on that side of the world.
I think that is an offense because
it's like I don't want to say the wrong culture and be.
We just saying that in America we probably gonna lose them categories.
Yeah,
right?
we had an American cricket team going, and they were just part of it. Yeah, exactly. But I know cricket is like one of those up and coming games. Like now, like one of the mainstream baseball content creators and shit like that is really getting into cricket and trying to like help basically educate the American fans into what cricket is. And squash, I don't really know much about, low key. But I'm excited for all the sports, man. The more events, the better. This is kind of how I see it. Yeah. Especially with the major events, bro. It's like the major ones. That's definitely dope.
So there's been a conversation around, specifically basketball, about the basketball and being in the Olympics, right? And I wanted to kind of get your guys' thoughts on it because it kind of goes into also what Melo also has been saying. Because so the conversation around basketball being in the Olympics is saying that it should not be in the Olympics because that is not the highest accomplishment for a basketball player. right? They're saying that the NBA champ, everybody wants to be in the NBA and they want to win an NBA championship over the gold. However, Melo is saying that he trade in his gold. I mean, he's saying saying that same thing. He's saying he'll trade in his gold medals for an NBA title. So
he wouldn't.
Oh,
yeah, he said he wouldn't trade him in.
He wouldn't trade him in. Oh, I thought we had him as he traded. He would.
No, he wouldn't.
He said he wouldn't trade him in for an NBA title. So my question to you guys is a two-part question. What means more, an Olympic gold or an NBA title if you were a basketball player?
For me, it could be me as just being a fan and seeing what I've seen. It's hard for me not to say the NBA championship. But I understand how important and what that gold medal may mean to them. Like even the conversation I kind of had earlier today, I kind of threw it out there just to kind of gauge and see what people were saying. And after sitting back and really thinking about it, I can see how the gold medals might mean more to you. But also, I feel like if you're a person who didn't win an NBA championship, you could be like, oh, man, these medals, man. These medals, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to say the NBA championship might mean the most because let's be real here. Like even, with the Olympics being every 4 years and everything like that, every year we get to see an NBA champion. And over here, it just, I don't know, it's like a feeling of nostalgia. Like, I know it's an elite group for gold medalists, but it's also an elite group with NBA championships too. Everybody don't get one of those. There's cities that never won championships, cities that never will. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know, man. I feel like it's the NBA ring kind of holds more weight to me. I think if I was an NBA player, and I think that NBA ring, especially if I really played a part in helping win that ring, I think that might mean more to me. Like, let's say if you ask Jason Tatum his gold medal or his NBA championship, which one means more? I think that Jason Tatum was going to say his NBA championship means more to him, especially the fact that he didn't really even play like that. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
So, Jay, what you think?
I'll say I know you just posted the comment on screen. I was gonna go with Didge. I kind of agree with his that I would take the gold medal over the NBA title, and I just only because of the prestige of the gold medal, because it's like it's the Olympics and everything like that, but also because of the rarity of the Olympics. It's like we're not, like you were saying though, like you get a shot at the NBA title every season as long as you're in the NBA and you're on a team. Like, granted, winning an NBA title is obviously nothing to sneeze at, because going back to like the medal thing, when you were saying like, even let's say even for instance, hypothetically, he did say, oh, I would trade in my gold medals for an NBA title. He wouldn't say that if he had an NBA title. Like, he wouldn't trade his gold medals in for a second NBA title. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm pretty sure he cherishes those gold medals because he never got a chance to win an NBA title. So I personally believe the Olympics just because of the rarity of it. Because in the NBA, granted, you're one of 12 or one of 15 players in a team, but it's year after year. On the Olympics, you're one of 12 that only happens once every 4 years. I mean, so if you're good enough, like for instance, LeBron's has been fortunate enough to compete in 4 different Olympics.
Yeah,
guys are lucky to compete in 2. You know what I'm saying? So one. Like we're already like talking about like Ant and Tatum and Halliburton. There's no guarantee in 4 years those guys are going to be on the Olympic team. We're projecting that they probably will because we're projecting their talent. Yeah, Steph, exactly. Didge said, I mean, look at Steph. Like, Steph waited till the end of his career. I don't know if it's because he just decided he didn't want to do it or whatever, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's just the rarity that comes with I think it's just the rarity that comes with playing in the Olympics and going for the gold for the country and everything like that. Like, I think that just means a little bit more than an NBA title.
So
everybody ain't patriotic too, though. Got to remember that.
No, I think it's more. I think it's just like there are so many people like James Jones in the NBA can hold over people like I got 5 NBA rings, like or 4 NBA rings or whatever like that. It's like he can hold that over people regardless if he ain't do shit. He can't hold that he has a gold medal over people's head because he wasn't good enough to make the USA men's basketball team. So it's like there's
players from these USA teams though too who really didn't do much.
But that's true. But but you can't say that if for instance like Tyrese Halliburton didn't play in the gold medal game, but you can't say that he really wasn't like deserving of a spot on the team. Like he was, as far as the team was built, you could see him on that team. You know what I'm saying? Like
there's people now we can go through that roster and there's people who say that Jason Tatum could have not been on that team. Derek White could have not been on that team. Bam could have not been on that team. Tyrese Halliburton, he could have not been on that team. There's a couple people have been like, hey, we really didn't need them. There's other players who could have went, but then also it's players who turned them down. Like I heard they said Dame. They said Dame turned it down.
Yeah, probably just Dame was away from his family coming to Milwaukee. He's wanted to be with his family, bro. He didn't want to go to Paris.
I seen Dame on a yacht with Bow Wow.
Yeah.
So
that's why.
So this is kind of where I start thinking about. So I feel like this question generally can really go like if you're in that field, right? So I think about the fields that I'm in, right? You know what I'm saying? Hip hop, podcasting, shit like that, right? And so I think about it as I'm like, all right, if there's a yearly award where I'm like say, let's say like rapping, battle rap, right? Let's say if I'm battle rapping, right? And I'm battle rapping niggas and I get a yearly award, a championship every year. But then every 4 years, I'm battle rapping niggas around the world in regards to that. I feel like that yearly battle for that title is way more intense than what I'm going to be doing every 4 years, right? And so where I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, is Olympic, is there? But I just feel like in the NBA, the battle for an NBA title is far more competitive than the battle for an Olympic gold in basketball. Like not just the whole, but I'm saying in basketball. And where I think about legacy, let's say throughout my career, I have a 20-year career. And every 4 years, I play on the Olympic team and I win that 4 year and I win that gold, right? So that's 5 gold Olympic medals. But throughout that 20-year career, I never even touched the championship. I feel like ain't nobody gonna be like, hey, Deuces was a cold ass basketball player because this got the 4. Like I feel like that's gonna be a slight in any argument. When like, okay, top 10, top 5, niggas ain't gonna be like, well, Deuces got 5 Olympics. I just feel like it's not gonna matter.
So mellow.
I don't know. I would disagree because I mean, look at guys like for instance, not even like the American players, but like look at a guy like Nicholas Batum. Like every year for the last, our damn near watching basketball, he'd been on this French national team, like representing it. And you always look at it and like, I always look at guys like that because it's like, I know the NBA talent that are on these other teams. It's like, you look at like Evan Fournier when he plays for France. Fucking Wemby, Wemby gave a fuck about winning this game. Like he really wanted to win. He really wanted to represent his country. And I think, granted, like you said, a lot of people aren't patriotic. That's probably an American thing because a lot of these like international teams really be giving a fuck about playing for their country. Like it's definitely, it's more of a soccer thing. Like it's definitely more of a soccer thing. Like I've really seen in soccer, like people really give a fuck about playing for their country. Yeah. But I want to say, I just want to say, like, it's like the idea of representing your country definitely means a lot. And like you said, Nicholas Batum is a guy in the NBA. You knew him as like a pretty solid NBA player for his career. But he goes over to France and he's like, damn, like he's just, you can see the heart and the emotion and the will to like, they play harder for their country. Because it's like it means something to those guys. So that's kind of where I also feel like winning the gold medal, not even just for the United States, is like it's a bigger deal than winning the NBA title. Because I think if Wemby won the gold medal game, I think he definitely would have been happier winning the gold than he would have been winning an NBA title during his career. Because he won it for his home country.
But does that put him in a convo? That's the main thing.
I agree with that. But it's because of the situation of Wemby being so young and him doing it with that team. That dynamic is a whole different.
Well, I mean, but like that whole team was built already. He was just the young dude who was brought on because he's fucking Wemby. You know what I'm saying? It's like
he wins that, he becomes a legend.
Oh, definitely in France for sure. In France for sure. Not in like the NBA standards. I mean, he just had his rookie year. You know what I'm saying? So
But
there's
see,
levels to it.
See, that's what that goes back to what I'm saying. When if you a hooper, you hooping to get that NBA title. You hooping to be mentioned among the greats, among Magic, Jordan, Bird. You know,
I agree.
Kobe,
I agree.
like that, right? So if I'm just winning Olympic medals, I just feel like my name is not being brought up in that conversation. It's gonna be brought up like how you brought it up, Jake. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Going down. Oh shit, you know. We forgot about deuces, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
yeah, I guess.
I don't want that. If I'm a hooper, I want to be named in the top. So it's like, I just, like, for me, that NBA title means a little bit more.
That's true. But and also let's keep in mind, these great players from all these other countries, they want to be in the NBA. Like, let's be clear. They come around the world to come play in America's league because they feel like this is where the best players of the world is.
Yeah.
Like, let's be clear now. Like, this, you know, like when it comes, the Olympic time is happening, you look around these teams you're seeing are, you know what I'm saying? Especially like now, you see top 10 players, they're all damn near from different countries. You know what I'm saying? You see Giannis over here. You see Joker on this team. You see Luka over here. Like, nah. Wemby over here. Like, nah. This is our league. The NBA is I'm not gonna say it's like that, but let's be clear, bro. Like, they grow up to come here and play.
No, definitely.
When it comes to basketball, I feel like they all want to be over here and become legendary over here, and then make their country proud by being legendary over here. Because if that was the case, everybody would stay in their respective countries and just train for 4 years and wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. I think it also just like if they're good enough to go to the NBA, like Cam was saying, is like it just goes to show how good the NBA players are. It's like I just think there's just certain levels of like representing your country and winning a title for your country than just winning a title in a league. Maybe I'm thinking of the mindset more of the international player and not just like the NBA players that are on Team USA. Yeah. I think that's a different mindset argument, maybe, because obviously the NBA players are already in the NBA and they're representing Team USA. So like it's like if Team USA had a bunch of dudes that weren't in the NBA, or maybe like have like a couple dudes who were sprinkled from the NBA, kind of like how those overseas teams do. But it's like maybe it would be a little bit different because it's like, damn, all right, it's LeBron and it's like. It's LeBron, Steph, KD, and a bunch of like dudes that just are like freshmen in college type shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess I can see it. Yeah, like I can see maybe that. But I think there's just something different, like winning the gold medal when you're representing your country, whether it be France or Lithuania or Serbia or whatever like that. I think for those dudes, it means a little bit more to win the gold medal than it would be to win an NBA title. Because you're also playing with people who you know are never going to have a chance to win an NBA title because they're probably not talented enough to go to the NBA.
Now, what I can say though, so this next Olympic go round, it's not going to be this easy.
Oh no! That's
last couple years. Listen, I feel like I'm gonna be 100. They fucking closing in. If you look around,
it's not even. Bro, they've been closing in the last like 12 years, bro.
It's not gonna be a walk in the fucking park.
No,
these other countries are fucking closing in.
No, when Spain had the Gasol brothers, and then like all them, like bro, them teams was not fucking like they was not something to fuck with at all. Bro, definitely not.
Other countries, they fucking figuring it out.
I got a question for our realm.
Okay.
All right, we get the call. They were like, all right, look, we want off the clock. You guys you got to choose. Y'all can live broadcast and cover the next NBA finals or the next Olympic final basketball game. Which one do you guys want to?
So the gold medal game for the Olympics or the NBA final? Shit. It's gonna be more views for the Olympics.
Not necessarily.
Shit,
I guess it depends. It depends.
What was the views for the? See, this is when we need Dids. We need to know the views for this NBA finals.
I'm pretty sure the gold medal game was viewed more than it was a sucky ass finals this year.
Yeah, it was.
Let's be clear.
Yeah, nobody wanted Boston to win. That's true.
Like, I'm pretty sure the views for the gold medal game was higher than the finals.
I'm pretty sure it was. Because the women's soccer gold medal game was like the most viewed women's soccer game in the history of the world type shit. So I'm sure the men's one was definitely probably up there. Plus, it's like when the USA is representing the gold medal game, that's always gonna, especially in the US, is gonna. I think if the US wasn't in the gold medal game, that game would have done like a terrible rating.
All right, so I did it.
Okay.
I had to do it real quick. So the NBA Finals, 11.3 million views.
Yeah.
The gold medal basketball final game, 22.7. 22.7. So
20?
damn near, so doubled. It literally doubled.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
So y'all going Olympics?
I think
can we beat us? Like if we can beat us and do it, cool. I don't want to get arrested. I don't want to end up in jail and shit like that. So it's like, what's the restrictions? Like, what's the restrictions?
So wait, what was it again? It was you can either be on the broadcast team for an NBA Finals series, Game 7 of the NBA Finals, or the gold medal game.
Or the gold medal game.
I'm doing the gold medal game.
Gold medal game.
I'm doing the gold medal game.
I say gold medal game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go gold medal game too. Yeah.
But I need to know the restrictions because I don't want to go to jail. If we can't cuss and we can't be us, then never mind. We gonna go to
Hey, speaking of being on the broadcast team, Dwayne Wade was definitely trying to hold back all his emotion he could, bro. He was super hyped and trying to be professional as fuck. It was hilarious to pay attention to.
Because he had restrictions.
Yeah.
Because when he started saying, he was like, his name is Bill. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Hey, he was feeling it, bro. He was feeling it.
Shut up, bro.
Somebody had to pull up to the side like, hey, man, you're doing a little bit too much with this broadcast.
Pipe down, man. We don't do that here. This ain't TNT. Calm down.
So we got some NBA schedules released. The Bucks, they schedule get released. We kicking it off against Philly.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then we added I feel like our first few games, it's a good solid ones because we got Philly, Chicago, Brooklyn, Boston, and Memphis. Obviously, the two ones that everybody gonna be focusing on is Philly and Boston.
Mm-hmm.
That's to be the only ones we have an issue with too.
Mm-hmm.
That Boston game. What you know the date on that game?
That's a Monday.
The Monday. I might call in that day. I might be locked in for that game because that's gonna be a real personal game. That's gonna be one of them ones, man. Is it gonna be here or is it Boston?
It's in Boston.
Okay. I might have to be locked in for that. I might have to find somebody.
Both Philly and the Boston game is in their city.
Okay, I will be at the cigar bar for the Philly and the Boston game. I will be there for that. I gotta be locked in.
We run it back 7 games later in Milwaukee against Boston.
Bro, we gotta get some games this year, bro. Like on some real shit. We gotta hit some games.
Definitely.
Yep.
We gotta do some games this year.
But it also in tangent with the schedule, the Christmas Day games got released.
Yes.
It's gonna be San Antonio versus the Knicks at noon.
Mm-hmm.
We got Minnesota against versus the Mavericks at about 2:30. We got Philly and Boston.
These are all Eastern times, by the way.
Yep. We got. Well, I didn't say any time. Oh, did I say? I did say time. Yep.
Yeah.
We got Philly and Boston at 5 Eastern time. We got the Lakers and the Warriors at 8 p.m. And then we got Nuggets and Suns at 10:30 p.m.
Okay. That Knicks and Spurs game, that's an ass game. I don't know why they removed us and put in the Spurs.
They put Wemby, bro. Wemby.
But I'm not tripping. We've been playing so many Christmas games, bro. Get my boys off for Christmas, bro.
Hell yeah.
Let my boys be home with their families and enjoy Christmas. For once, we've been a Christmas game forever, bro.
We've had like the last maybe 3 or 4 because we used to never get a Christmas game. The year after we won the titles when we started getting the Christmas games. Mm-hmm. No, we did get them before that. We were right. I think it was the year. It was the year after Giannis won the first MVP.
Us and the Knicks was a thing. That's why it's funny. It's funny that they removed us and added the Spurs. Like what? Like all right, cool.
It's also crazy that LeBron can never get a Christmas off. Like he's been on. I feel like he's played on every Christmas his whole career.
But it's probably in his contract. He has to know you're playing on Christmas, nigga. No matter what team.
Probably.
So, does it mean anything that Giannis put? He tweeted out. He put no Christmas games and then put a whole bunch of laughing emojis.
It's probably. I think we could take that with a grain of salt. He probably feel away, but I think that him and all these kids, bro, he ain't giving his girl a break, bro. He ain't playing with her, bro. Dog. Hey, if y'all know what I do for a living, like I be seeing bro a lot, bro. Him and his girl, dog. They be in the hospital a lot, man. He is not giving that girl a break, bro. Like they going crazy. He probably want to be at home with his shorties, bro. He got about. Isn't
he one of 5? Does he have 4 brothers?
Yeah, he has a big family.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that's probably just what he want because he had that.
I ain't fault him. He ain't wrong. You got the money to take care of him. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like he probably feel away, but at the same time, he probably like, well, shit. Finally, I get to sit at home. You know what I'm saying, with the family and we can really do something this year. I ain't got to rush, and you know what I'm saying. We can sit back and watch. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they too salty at it. I mean, they might feel away, but I don't think they like throwing shit against the wall, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like whatever. I think that Knicks and Spurs game gonna be ass. That's me. Hopefully,
it's the first game. It's the first game. People are still opening their presents in that game. Gonna be on. So.
It's gonna be ass. It's gonna be ass.
Well, here's the thing. Here's where I think it might not be because obviously Chris Paul is on his latter half. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this season he got something to prove. This is Wemby's breakout season. He got something to prove. That Knicks team has been building up, and I feel like this is their show and prove years. Like, all right, look. We was on and off with you all last year. This year, they got way more support of people like, fuck it, let's see what the Knicks about to do. Yeah. So I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, it may not be as. I feel like it may be a sleeper. That's what I'm saying. It may be a sleeper. Right?
I guess it depends on how Wemby and the Spurs improve. Yeah. Because I expect the Knicks to be damn good.
The Knicks. I expect the Spurs to be way better. With Chris Paul being on that team, I expect it to be way better. I do.
And year 2 of Wemby for sure.
Yeah. So it might be good, but I'm saying it's gonna be ass, and I hope I'm wrong. let's do that. Let's do that.
I don't know. Fuck that shit. It's about to be ass.
I hope I'm wrong though. I'm giving them that. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah. So like I said, moving on to the NFL. Like I said, Packers preseason game. Like I said, they versus Browns.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Pulled out a fun dub there, 23-10. Our boy Jordan Love got to showcase himself on the third play of the game. Hit our boy Dontavian Wicks for a 65-yard bomb, bro.
Hey, right away and set back down like, man, this shit too easy.
Man,
this shit too easy, bro. Why y'all playing with me? This shit too easy, bro. Don't ever put me out here with these rookies.
Bro, I wish I liked I was cracking up so bad on Twitter because there was a dude on Twitter right away. He was like, man, I don't know. Like, we paid Jordan Love all this money, man. And the first tweet I saw was Jordan Love, because I think he threw like a swing pass he threw a swing pass to Josh Jacobs that went for like -1 yard. He was like, man, we overpaid for Jordan Love. And then the very next play, he was like, we ain't paid Jordan Love enough. I was like,
saying you ain't pay a player enough on a preseason game is crazy. Like, bro, if you don't sit down.
Bro, there are people who literally live and die by every play that happens.
We trying shit right now.
As somebody that I know somebody personally who literally lives and dies via Facebook statuses off of every little thing that like Jordan Love could throw an interception. He's the worst quarterback in the league. We shouldn't have paid him, but he'd throw like 4 or 5 touchdowns that game, and we'll win. Yeah. He'd be like, he's trash. Like, bro, right. or Jordan Love is the MVP. Like, you called him trash an hour ago. What are you on?
So, I mean, did this game show what did we get from this game? Like, for what we seen, how are you guys feeling?
Now, so, granted, it was a preseason. Oh, go ahead, Streets. I'll let you go first.
I watched, like I think we said last episode, I'm watching these preseason games only for the defense. I feel like our offense is where it needs to be. I feel like it's gonna be a couple notches better than what we were last season. I'm not worried about the offense. I don't think I'm ever worried about Green Bay offense like that. I had my times, but this year I'm really chilling. You know what I'm saying? The defense is where I feel like we really needed to improve, and that's where we was gonna really spend our money. That's where we needed to spend our money and our draft picks. I really feel like they really finally got it fucking right. They got it right. That's how I feel. Now I could be tripping. I could be drinking the Kool-Aid a little too early. I could still be drunk from last year. That's possible. But I'm really excited about our defense this year. Again, like I told you, the quotes I seen from them that they were saying about how the scheme this year and what they're planning on doing, they literally did that during this preseason game. I seen flashes of that. I seen how the receivers were packing up right away. You know what I'm saying? Getting handsy right away. Evan Williams. He's a sleeper for me on this team.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, that kid got it, bro. He got it. And
Dog.
I love a player on defense who hit.
Yeah.
It's preseason. He out there hitting, bro. I love it. I'm like, yeah. I want to see helmets off. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got that kind of intensity to him. I'm really excited about seeing him on field. So I watched for defense, and I got what I needed to see. I ain't even gonna hold you. I got exactly what I needed to see. Some improvement on defense so far. That's how it looks, and I'm happy with it.
Definitely.
Jake, what about you?
I was gonna say I'm gonna piggyback off of what Street said, man. Like that, I literally am kind of on the same boat. Like I wanted to see how Jordan Love came out and played, and obviously he, boom. All right, sit my ass down and count. Make sure my money is still in my bank account correctly. But like it was super fun to see just like the explosiveness, how quickly our offense could just. Granted, it's preseason, but it's like it don't matter. It's still football at the end of the day. Like we still got to go out there and execute. Which first two plays were a little interesting. But then yeah, the third down bomb to Wicks was absolutely fantastic. Kind of what everybody was hoping for. And then yeah, like Streets was saying, that defense. I think our defense is gonna be legit as fuck this year. Like granted, like I said, it's preseason and you can't judge everything off preseason game. But our defense looked fast. We looked in sync. Like everything just seemed to be working. I mean, they scored on like they scored with like 30 seconds left in the game. Their only touchdown. So it was like we held them to 3 points for 4 and 9/10 of a game. So it's like it was really fun to see just the defense, the speed of the defense, just how everything was kind of flowing together. And then granted, we still do got some crazy things. I mean, Marshawn Lloyd ran like very impressive. Emmanuel Wilson I don't know how he doesn't make the team. I mean, he looked great last year.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, it sucks to say, but AJ Dillon might have to go. I mean, he didn't look the part, man. Like he's great on blitz pickup, but it's like, bro, it's tough seeing a guy your size with your ability get stuffed at the line and not fall forward. Like it's tough to see shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're 250 pounds with probably the biggest thighs in the league, and you're getting leg tackled, bro. Like it's crazy to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, man, I'm looking forward to seeing we play again on Sunday. So I'm looking forward. I'm gonna check that one out. I think hopefully that one's actually on more of a visible network. Because I had to watch it through the TMJ website. Yeah. Because of the Olympics, they had the NBC and all that stuff had the games going on in other spots. So, but man, it was fun to watch. I'm so excited.
I think it's next week Saturday.
Is it?
No, we play this Sunday.
24th? You talking about against the Ravens, right?
I think we play this Sunday, right?
I thought it was Sunday too.
Broncos.
We play the Broncos on Sunday. Yep. Sunday at 7 o'clock at night. Yep.
Yep. Broncos. Yep. You're right. So, I mean, again, granted, it's the preseason. So, again, like I said, just more so, like I said, just watching it, trying to see if there's going to be any unsung heroes, some new people that can emerge and everything. And like Bergie said, the defense, that's pretty much essentially all that. Like, I don't watch these preseason games with like the high intensity just more. I think watching preseason games is the most where I feel like the most sports nerdy I feel, because I'm watching certain things that I don't necessarily watch on a normal basis. It just kind of see, what I'm saying, what we can see out there. Because kind of like what you guys have echoed, like our offense is never heavily in question. A lot of the times when our offense isn't clicking, it's self-inflicted. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what I'm saying? It's not necessarily like, oh, this shit's trash, or it's just more so it's like, y'all know better. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Also, we see that the Vikings is talking with the Saints about Derek Carr. How we feel about that?
The Vikings got to do something, bro. They lost JJ McCarthy for the rest of the season, bro. He's having surgery on his torn meniscus in his knee, which sucks.
I knew he was done, bro. I knew it.
Yeah.
They tried to make it seem like he still had a chance to play this season. I knew when I seen the reports, I'm like, he done.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks to see that, obviously it's a division rival, but it's still like, I don't ever want to see anybody get hurt, especially a rookie quarterback like that. Like, I want to see them. I was always the same way. Like Justin Fields, when he got drafted by the Bears, I said, I want to see Justin Fields play really well. I also want him to throw 5 interceptions when he plays the Packers. Like, that's how I am, bro. Like, I want every player in the NFL to be successful except for playing the Packers. Like, I want you to have the worst games ever. Like, Except for Russell Wilson when he was in Seattle, because fuck Seattle, bro. Like that's I love Russell Wilson, but it was that Seattle. I hate Seattle, bro. Like I can't get over it. Can't get over it, bro. Like
I never had no issues with Russell Wilson. It's just like it's kind of like the Noah Lyles situation. It's like, bro, you do a lot of stuff that I'm like, bro, what are you doing over there? Like, what are you doing?
That's fair. That's fair.
But
no, man. But Derek Carr, man, like that would be such an expensive fucking like. I mean, granted, I don't know what the Vikings cap situation, but Derek Carr just got paid last offseason.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, it's crazy. Or 2 off seasons ago, rather. I'm sorry, but I don't know.
Speaking as a person who this team is our rival, do it. Derek Carr ain't like that. Go ahead.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Derek Carr was. remember when Derek Carr played against the Packers last year? He was shredding us up.
Man, listen.
I'm granted it's a different defense and all this and that. Like, remember that Jordan Love's first home win was against that Saints team, but it was because Derek Carr got knocked out the game and Jameis came in and started fucking shit up. Yeah, that's when we made the comeback down 17-0 with like
a purple jersey, and we could knock his ass out of the game again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I've kind of always been a Derek Carr fan though too. Like I feel like he got wrongfully kicked out of the Raiders. Like it's tough for any quarterback to like. It's the basic thing, bro. It's like you want a quarterback to succeed, but yet you're changing his head coach or his coordinator every season. It's like, bro, you're begging him for failure, and that's kind of the situation that Derek Carr was going into. So
you gotta give him the correct tools to win.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So well, then, like I said, we do have a topic that Jake had a great idea, but I want to save it for next week, and so that way we can spend some time on it. But we do want to predict the Packers regular season record game by game, how we think that they're going to do, and that way we can kind of get our predictions in early and see. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do it the half season mark last time, so we're going to see.
Last season, I think I was on fire last season.
Oh yeah, no, last season, yeah, you definitely came out up top. So we're gonna save that topic for next week. But I do want to get into our favorite segment of the podcast, the OTC Player of the Week, and we'll go ahead and start with. I think we did Bergie first last time, so we'll start with you first this time, Jake. Who is your OTC Player of the Week?
As I stated with the opening monologue talking about baseball related stuff, I'm going with Aaron Judge as my OTC Player of the Week. Not only is he having an MVP season with the Yankees, but he just became the fastest player in MLB history to 300 home runs.
300, I've seen that.
It's absolutely insane, like watching him play baseball and just the way that he's 6'7", 285.
Jake,
playing baseball.
Not to cut you off. Is he juicing?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, bro. He's just big as fuck. No homo. Like, bro, he's 6'7", 285 and just has bat speed that's Barry Bonds level fast. Like, it's crazy how talented. Bro, you know what? Bonds might have been juicing. He was never caught. Don't talk about my favorite player like that. That's my all-time favorite player, bro.
They said Barry was hitting the juice, man.
Hey,
I'm one of them people that I'm like, I didn't care they was using that. That was exciting times, bro.
Me neither. It's saved baseball, bro. It's saved baseball.
I was tuned in so much.
It's saved baseball. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Definitely did. Definitely made it exciting. Definitely made that run exciting. My bad, Jay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, but yeah, like my OTC Player of the Week is Aaron Judge, man. Like I said, fastest player in MLB history to 300 home runs. It's absolutely insane. Like, granted, he's already getting kind of older. I think he's like 32 now. But, I mean, he just signed that long contract extension. I think he's still got like 8 years left on his contract currently. So it's like he's going to be around for a while. I was listening to a podcast today, and they were saying, like, what would be like, they don't think he's not going to get to the home run record. I still think he needs like 460 home runs or something like that to break the all-time record. So it's like there's no way he ever gets close to anything like that. But I just want to see him get to 600 if you can, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just stay healthy. That's always been his thing, is always his health. But when he's on the field, he's been the best hitter in baseball this year, not named Shohei Ohtani. So it's been absolutely it's been fun to watch, man. And Yeah, big ups to Aaron, bro. Keep doing your thing, dog.
Dope.
All right, Bergie, what about you? Who's your OTC Sports Player of the Week?
I'm gonna be cliche. I was gonna give it to the men's basketball team, but you know what? I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna give it to Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr, you're my OTC Player of the Week for giving Jason Tatum the DMPs. I love it. Keep it up. You broke his spirit. He's not gonna be the same guy next season. He's not gonna be the same. He'll never be the same ever again. He'll never be the same. So every time he look at that gold medal, he's gonna think DMP. I know it. Every time.
Oh, that's so funny.
You know it's bad when your moms have to come out and say a statement.
His
Mom
stepped up, bro. That gold medal don't smell the same, bro. It don't smell the same, fam. Like how LeBron and KD medal smell. His don't smell like that, bro. It don't. No. So it's gonna bother a bit. So I want to give Steph. Steph, he did an amazing job, but the true MVP here.
That's where I thought you were going. I thought you were going Steph. You were going Steph.
And the real MVP here. Good job, Steve. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Keep a bang up job going on when it comes to Olympic basketball. But not for real. Like I would say on some real shit though. I would give it to the men's team. That was an amazing run. Everybody who did played very well. They did their thing. Even LeBron. Yeah, even LeBron, I'm not a huge LeBron fan. I have to give, my props to him. He's been playing outstanding, man. For his age, seeing the level that he's still playing at it's crazy. It's crazy to see. All hate aside, it's amazing to see that he still be at that level. And again, like watching him, KD, and Steph all on the same team is like they're like the basketball version of Mighty Ducks. Like this is the last run, you know what I'm saying? Like
definitely.
It was special, bro. It was special to see. Like even thinking back, it was real special to see, bro. And it's to know like that's probably the last time we'll see that in that way. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to the men's team, man. The NBA men's basketball team for the gold medal run. Amazing job, guys. Salute.
In comical Bergie fashion, I'm gonna go with my guy, Tyrese Halliburton. Because in the same retrospect, who somebody who didn't play but took it in stride. He made that thing. He said, when you get an A in the group project and you ain't do shit.
Yeah, my boy Tyrese put up to the crib. He put up to the club in a minivan.
It was a blizzard.
With the bunnies.
It was
the
a
bunnies
out there.
Hey, they wouldn't stop getting out that van. It was like 20 of them. I said, damn. Tyrese living like that. I said, no. He got him.
Hey, man, listen here. I respect anybody who can realize their situation and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna make the best out of it. I got the gold medal, you know what I'm saying?
The only thing that kind of made it funny was like, we always make fun of Jason Tatum for like copying people's celebrations and shit. That's literally the same shit that Jeff Teague did the night the Bucks won the title. He was walking around with the title in his arms, like when you get an A on a project and you ain't do shit. Like that's literally the same. That's the first thing I thought of.
But the difference is like
it's a gold medal and not an NBA title. I get it.
Also, that's always a good tongue-in-cheek like joke. Yeah. Where Jason Tatum, all his stuff, he was really like trying to recreate a moment. It wasn't like a tongue-in-cheek. He was like, oh, I'm gonna kill him with this one.
And you know what's funny? I know he had a Kobe celebration. I know he had an Olympic Kobe celebration in mind. I'm 100% sure. He practiced that shit all summer, like, bro, we gonna win that gold medal. I'm gonna put up like 10 points or something, and I'm gonna do the Kobe. I know he thought of something, bro.
So you know what else made me? I've just randomly thought about it, and I know this is like, I like Jason Tatum as a player, but it's still funny to make fun of him. But remember when they did the interview and they were talking about like who's got the best nickname on the team and all this and that? Like they were talking about like which player on the team got the best nickname, and nobody mentioned like I don't think Jason Tatum has a nickname. It's like funny, bro. It's like
he just
JT. He's with JT because I remember they were like Devin Booker was Book, and they were like, bro, you can't. Your last name can't be like you can't have part of your name be your part of your nickname. Like that's lame. JT.
Just Tate.
Just Tate.
However,
was he not Kobe?
Yeah. But my real OTC player of the week has to go to Simone fucking Biles, and put emphasis on the fucking Biles, because she is the most decorated gymnast performer ever, bro. And then, bro, I didn't even realize. So there's apparently in certain sports, specifically Olympics, there's certain players who, if you do shit that's way too amazing, that like, and apparently there's history of it, like a lot of especially black performers. But if you do something that is like so amazing, where it's kind of like it's a clear gap in between, like, hey, other people can't do this. They kind of put a handicap on your points where the difficulty rating goes low. And apparently they've been hitting Simone Biles with that, you know what I'm saying, for a minute, where some of the shit, like they saying like, yo, you jumping way too high and you doing way too many flips. Can't nobody else do that. So we got to lower the difficulty for that. And to me, that's one, pure hater shit, but also like, bro, she's so beastie that you gotta cheat.
Work against her. You gotta work against her.
Right. Simone Biles. Hey, listen here. Keep on killing the game. Keep on talking cash shit, because she be low key talking cash shit. If you listen to like the songs that she be playing in the background of her videos, like she may not say it, but them songs be saying it. It be mad. JT Lotto talking that cash shit. I gotta give it to Simone Biles, man. She go crazy. She go crazy.
Did you say what did you say with Simone, with her being the most? Did you say she was the most decorated Olympian ever or whatever?
Well,
no, she's not.
What?
She doesn't. She might be the most. She might be the most decorated in her. As far as the gymnast goes, but not as an Olympian.
I said gymnastics.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said Olympian ever. I was like, no, Michael Phelps has that one locked up.
No, gymnastics.
Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to cut. I was like, did he say Olympian or gymnastic? I'm sitting here like,
I may have said Olympic gymnastics.
Okay.
But I definitely do the gymnastics.
You know what's fucked up is I think I heard Olympian. I instantly went to Google. Like, I don't think that's true, bro. I went on Didge. I went on Didge mode. Like, I don't think that's.
No matter what, Didge is never here, but Didge is always here.
No, I was gonna say, because Simone Biles has a grand total of 11 medals. Michael Phelps has 28.
Oh yeah.
Including 23 gold, bro. He was built different.
But that's what I want to know from y'all, man. I want to know, who are y'all OTC Sports Player of the Week. I want to know, what's more important for y'all, an NBA title or Olympic gold medal? Because like I said, I think that was a really great topic. You know what I'm saying? Just even in general to that. I want to know what y'all thoughts on these new events that are coming to the 2028 Olympics and everything like that. But as always, man, this is the place where the game begins and ends. I've been your host, Young Deuces. So always I got my host Bergie Streets with me.
Slush God.
Jake Exclusive with me.
Yes, sir.
This is a Geek Set Believe Network exclusive podcast, and we are out. Peace.
Peace.
Shout out to the 105 people that tuned in today.
Appreciate you.